Hi Ladybirds, it's Mr. Briscoe here. I thought I'd share a nice story for you. It's one of our special ones. Have you filled a bucket today? I thought if I shared it with you, you could then share it with your family and have a really nice time looking at it together. I hope this message finds you feeling very well. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying their invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, your friends, your neighbours, they all have buckets. And everyone carries their own individual bucket. But it's very special because it's invisible. Your bucket has only one purpose. Its purpose is to hold all of your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. When you feel happy and good, your bucket is feeling very, very full. And you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're really, really happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can also fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or when you give someone a really big smile. That's what's called being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their buckets. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some of the good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even if you ignore them and don't listen to them. Pushing people over would be bucket dipping, saying nasty things or not being very kind. In fact, when you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You actually dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that won't work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into somebody else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel really good when you help others to feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your grown-ups at home, don't you? Well, why not tell them you love them? You could even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Watch for smiles as they start to light up their faces. You'll feel like smiling too. A smile is a really, really good clue that you've filled up a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries their own invisible bucket. Do you remember in class where you talked about where you put yours? You might hug it and keep it close to you. You might put it by the side of you. You might make sure it's right next to you so that you're always trying to fill it up. Well, grown-ups are the same and they have theirs too. Just remember, everyone carries their invisible bucket, and think about what you could do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. It might be that you can give someone a really, really big smile when you see them. Maybe just say hi to them. You could maybe invite some of your friends or your brothers or your sisters to come and play with you, or maybe go and play with them and share their really nice ideas too. You could maybe write a thank you note to someone that you're really grateful for. You could tell someone like your grandpa maybe, that you like spending time with them. That's a great way. There are in fact so many different ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and it's easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school and your neighbourhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler.